Food, the scale of life and death. All are forever persecuted by the sting of hunger's whip, forced into a run of a lifetime with no end. Most find balance, finding a way to evade or weather the sting, while others fall and crumble under its venom. Hunger catches up and impales you with weighted meat hooks. The balance is broken. The scale is tipping towards death. The lucky few, be it by themselves or the help of others, rip out the meat hooks, let go of the mutilated flesh, and run with scars anew. There is a balance once more in the scale of life and death. As you can see, we are now doing something different today. Today I will make palačinke. I will try to explain the recipe to the best of my ability, but while I make it, I would like to simply speak and share my thoughts on today's subject, which is food. Food has always been a major component in my life, such as it is in everyone else's. But like the poem says, some find balance while others are not so fortunate to find balance. And they ruin themselves because of it. And if they're lucky enough, they can get out of that ruin. I wrote the poem in such a way because I have been in all three camps, and today I was thinking about that. So while I share my thoughts about what I was thinking about throughout the day, I will simply give you the quick rundown of what we are making. Palačinke it can be used as either a dessert or a savory dish. Mostly it's used as desserts. It is a flat tortilla in shape like food, but it's much fluffier, much softer. And for it, you will need flour, milk, sugar, salt, and cheese. Ooh, cheese. These are clearly eggs, and I am clearly tired. But yes, this is what you will need. The flour, the milk, the sugar, and the salt are used to make the doughy substance. Because I like them a bit more savory, I kind of keep a balance between the salt and the sugar, so it's a bit more neutral with some taste. I would say when you use 2 eggs, you should use about 3 deciliters of milk, or maybe 4, and then sprinkle so much flour where it's not too sticky and yet it is not too watery. You need to find a perfect balance because we will be heating this up in a pan later on. So it needs to be liquidy, but not too much. For the first couple of years of my life, when I was quite small, I was told that I was healthy for a baby. But quite quickly after that, it became apparent that I like food too much. So as a child, I quickly started to eat more and more. In this time, I already started to develop a reputation within my family that I like to eat a lot. And that is when the whole journey of me gaining weight started. I have been spherically shaped my whole life, mostly. And what you see before you today is only the result of the past 2 years worth of effort, extreme effort, to finally start truly making progress towards health of my body. I'm not there yet where I want to be. I still have a long way to go, but these past 2 years have truly been an event. So these past 2 years, I truly worked on myself and my relation with food. And today I was reflecting on everything because I saw a video of an individual blaming everything wrong in regards to their relation to their food on their parents and the unhealthy eating habits that have been instilled upon them as children. To that, it made me think. To that, it made me ask, how much blame am I willing to shift away if I do that? I thought long and hard what my parents did, or what they did not do, rather, and how much of it is my genuine fault. While yes, I find it quite easy to be mad and angry with them, to bring it all upon them and all the unhealthy ways they did not stop me from engorging myself, but I don't want to do that. I believe that in large it is my fault. In large, I really did have an unhealthy relationship with food due to my own making. The question was, what was I going to do about it? So the whole idea of food being your poison, the whole idea of hunger whipping you down, basically manhunting you, that has been something in my life for a long time. I have had that belief in me for quite some time, believing that I truly needed to face this tyrant that's been whipping me mercilessly since I was young. But I needed to grow up. And I needed to face the fact that I ruined my body. So today I was wondering, why is it that I had such an issue for so long? Why is it that some things truly are a weakness of mine? I will be quite honest. A lot of people might say their weaknesses are things such as fast food, ice cream, chocolates, the like. I've never had any weakness such as that. I've never been a big fan of McDonald's that much, to that extreme at least. I've never been a guy for sweets, but one of my main issues is juices. I like juices. I like apple juice, strawberry juice, peach juice and such. I like those. I love those rather. I truly love chips. I really do like chips a lot. And that is a big weakness of mine that I'm trying to overcome. Although nowadays it's a lot better than it was a long time ago, it still gives me a hard time to this day. But We had to find a way. Have any of you ever had an issue like that with food? Have any of you ever fallen prey to tastes, to meals, truly wishing you could change, truly wishing you could overcome something that was turning almost to an addiction? It might not be food for you. For me, it was. Although the whole video is not about addiction specifically, you can share some experiences if you wish about your addiction. It does not need to be related to food exclusively. But if you have a food experience on how you might have been taken advantage of by food, swindled, manipulated, many of these, I would like to hear your view on it. The consistency of the batter should be something like this. That is what needs to come out by the end. I know a lot of people are having issues with fast food, are having issues with sodas, alcohol. Alcohol, even though it is a drink, I would consider it the same category as foods. What are some of these pitfalls that you found yourself in? This is a palačinke, light. And in the end, maybe, for some of you watching, this thing might be the very weakness that plagues you. I love palačinke. It might have been a weakness of mine to a certain degree. I just might not never had realized it. Have any of you ever found yourself in one of these categories? Have you always been healthy in regards to your food? Have you always just felt hopeless to the taste, to the smell? Or did you truly had to push yourself by yourself or with the help of others to a point where you feel like you're falling apart? For me, it felt like that. In the previous video, I said that some things make me feel at peace. I pointed out video games, I pointed out exercising. One of the things that always was for me, ever since I was small, was cooking as well. I love cooking. I love cooking for myself. I love cooking for other people. This video is a reflection of that. Even though for a long time, me and food, we had it rough, I still wanted to find a balance so I can preserve this. I could preserve a way where something that I like cooking can remain. I love the experience. Forgot to mention, before every batter pour, you take a small teaspoon of oil and you make sure it goes around the entire pan. I know this is a very specific issue that, well, it wouldn't be uncommon if a lot of people could not relate in the slightest. And I know that. I know this is an issue, a topic, a string of thoughts that a lot of people might not have thought about. But one's relation to food is something I think about a lot. And I believe that these strings of thoughts are sort of forbidden knowledge, I would say, because once you start thinking about them, I believe you've already done many mistakes that could have been easily avoided. You have already started walking down a path, and these thoughts are only a grim reminder that you had done a mistake. I really hope that what I'm saying, for the most part, goes over your head. Whoosh. I really hope, for the most part, this can be just a video of just a single man making palačinke, and hopefully being able to share how to make them with you. I hope that is all this video remains, because it would be quite a tragedy if some people could relate. But I needed to get this out. I really needed to get this out. There. Here you have them. First batch of palačinke. Now, as I said at the beginning, you can enjoy these either sweet or savory. A lot of people use things such as different marmalades, peach, strawberry, so on and so forth. Different Nutella-esque spreads, honey. I, in this case, will use sour cream and vegeta. That is a spice. This is the spice. The whole sour cream and vegeta combination, I have found throughout the years, is actually very, very specific to my family. This combination has not been used in other households as intently, but you know, to each their own. And let's sprinkle some of this on top. This is how it looks like in the end. And then you can either put it into a formation like this, like a pizza slice. I, however, like to roll it up into a little roll like this. And with that, dobar tek. I hope you gotten something out of this. I hope my ramblings made sense. Ever since I've hit this low, food is becoming more enticing day in and day out. It's been really hard to stay resistant, stay strong, but I've been trying. And no matter how much sadness I may feel, I truly try to keep in mind all the hard work I've done for the past 2 years and not stop. I want you to know that if you're going through this, there is a way out. It's very hard, but there is. There is a way for you to make your body healthy again. I hope you found this entertaining. I hope I gave you something today. I hope you're doing well. Spread the word. Thank you for watching. Thank you.